Hello, everybody, and a very pleasant evening to you, wherever you may be. Putting out this little video tonight. A while back, about a week ago, I put out a video on how to race hard yet race clean, an ARCA battle, which was about a fight I had with a ARCA driver on track, a car fight, not an actual fight, where it was a battle. It was a great battle. I ended up winning that battle, and it was just an example of good, hard clean racing. Well, that video is pretty popular as far as my channel goes, at least, and so I thought I would put out another one. Um, this one is going to be a little bit different because it takes place in a road race, and it's not an ARCA road race. I know ARCA's at the Roval this week, but I didn't have much luck there. I actually purchased a Porsche GT3 recently, and I've been dicking around in some GT3 fix just for the fun of it. This week it's at Twin Ring Motegi, which I happen to own, and I love that track. I love the oval part of it, but the road course is fun too, and it's the big long road course at Twin Ring. And I had this amazing battle that went over pretty much almost the entire race. Started at lap 2, and then it did. It kind of just I kind of just hung behind the guy, and it lasted all the way through the end of the race. And I'm not going to spoil it for you this time and tell you who won. You're going to have to watch. But it was a battle for P4, and me and this gentleman spent pretty much the entire race fighting for this position. And so I'm going to play it. I'm not going to narrate it like last time quite as religiously, just because I'm not the most knowledgeable or talented road racer. I'm not. I did well here for my abilities, and I'm proud of that. But I'm. It's not my forte. It's not. I'm much better at oval than I am at road, and I'm trying to get a little better at road because I like road racing too. But I like all racing, but I'm not going to try and educate anybody because I'm not the right one to be educating. I did fix a couple things in the UI from the last video, so you'll be able to see my inputs. Although I suggest you don't take notes on them because you don't want to use my inputs. You don't want to try and copy my inputs or what I'm doing with the car because it's about 2 to 3 seconds slower than what fast guys are doing. So I'm just going to put that out here right now as a disclaimer. If you try to copy my inputs and expect results, you will not get it. So you will not get the results you're expecting, most likely. So anyway, we'll go ahead and go into the gameplay here. And as you can see, I changed things up a little bit. I'm up here now rather than down there. The follower goal is not active, so you can't see that since this is only for YouTube anyway. However, I will remind everybody, whether you'll be watching this on YouTube since it's a recording, but if you have a Twitch, head on over to my Twitch and drop a follow. Because once I get to 20 followers, followers get to choose a race for me to race. The only restriction being that I have to own the car and track, but assuming I do, followers get to choose a race for me to run to stream live. So let's go ahead and get into this. We are starting here on lap 2, going into lap 3. I am in the purple and red and black Porsche, Racers for Christ, and Logitech Porsche, Christ is King. And just behind me is the gentleman we'll be battling with tonight. And this is another example of hard but clean racing throughout pretty much almost an entire 20-minute GT3 race, which is what's really amazing. So let's go ahead and get into it here. And I'm really just going to let this play for the most part. I'm not going to narrate much. However, I will say this is the part where he passed me. And I let him by. I gave him room to go by. Because he was faster than me at that point. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you the spot. And we'll just follow you and see if I can learn something. So like I said, there will not be very much narration during this. There's that, you notice that Lambo's off there. We're going to see him again very shortly. This is recorded in the TV2 camera angle because TV2 is the one that I felt gave the best camera angles for this. Also, as a reminder, oh no, not as a reminder, but as a note, I did race A Open last night. It's on the Twitch channel. I haven't gotten around to editing it and uploading it for YouTube yet. I'm going to do that shortly. I've just been a little lazy. So we'll get that out tonight. And then this is a reminder, tomorrow night, K5 Championship's going to be at the Charlotte Oval, not the Roval, the Charlotte Oval. We'll be racing there too, assuming we qualify. I think I have a pretty clean looking Porsche. I don't know why, I like the purple, red, and black color combo. I just do. I know some people it might be a little too flashy or a little too much color contrast, but for whatever reason I like it. So I'm sticking with it for most things. I did change the Buick, though. If you watched the Monday video, I changed the Buick, but the Buick was different anyway. It was yellow and white before. It was the banana Buick before. So at this point, he's kind of pulling away, and I figure I've lost him. I'm sitting in P6, and I'm car number 6. I'm happy with that. I just want to have a clean race, which I did. So we're just hanging out here, trying to hit our marks as best we can. There was only one Lamborghini in this field that won 2 cars ahead of me. He went straight to the grass and nosed into the wall and then disconnected. Tragedy. Absolutely tragic. I once had a gentleman who owned an exotic car body shop tell me that Lamborghini drivers are the biggest a-holes in the world. I don't know if that's true or not, but because I didn't buy the Lambo, I'll tell you that much. So I'm in 5th now because of that. It's not updated yet, but I am now in 5th place. And as you see, I'm just trying to hit my marks and be clean. As clean as I can. And I will say this, I'm doing the GT4s on stream. Next season I'll probably do GT3s. I'm having a lot of fun with them. I'm having fun with the GT4s as well, but I'm having fun with this. GT3 is really fun. The only thing I don't like, it's only a 20-minute race. It doesn't make for a very content-heavy video. It's only going to end up being like a 25, 30-minute video. So, which may be and stream too, which may be a good thing. But the thing with streaming is like I like to stream for a little longer than that when I'm streaming. But these races only happen every 2 hours, despite the fact that they take less than an hour to get completed. I don't understand why they don't run GT3s fixed every hour when the race doesn't ever take more than an hour to complete. I think Iracing should fix that. So I'm in P5 now, and as you can see, I'm holding on to him. I'm not catching him right now. But I'm holding on to him. I'm looking pretty good. So one thing I do want to note, if we can see it here, yeah. So see how he kind of cuts out wide on the last corner, and I stay within the bumps? I think he might have given himself a couple 1Xs that way, but I noticed that as I was racing this guy, that he kind of takes that corner wide and the exit. And kind of is a little too aggressive on the exit there. So I was keeping that in mind. I, at this point, was thinking that me and him were pretty much about even. I didn't think I'd get around him, but I was just trying to hang on to him and stick around. We're currently on lap 6. It was an 11-lap race. A 20-minute race is about 11 laps at this track, so... I wonder what it would be like running GT3s like this on the oval. And there, that was actually, that little sweep was a mistake on my part. That wasn't me trying to psych him out or anything. That was just me having a mental lapse and not remembering where I was on the track. So don't pay any attention to that. That was not any kind of big brain strategy there. I wonder what it would be like to run these cars in an oval setting on this track. Like, that would be weird. I wonder... Like, would the Mercedes just dominate because of the straight line speed? Or, you know, would the corners be too much for them? And maybe the Porsches or something else at corners would do better? I don't know. Interesting thought, though. So here, I'm trying to psych him out, basically. What I was doing right there was trying to get him to overdrive the corner. Unfortunately, he didn't do it, but I think that was a pretty good example of trying to throw your opponent off balance, making him think that I was some, you know, bottom split GT3 driver who's going to just absolutely dive bomb him and send it, and then I didn't. But I like to get him thinking about it. Get him mirror driving. If I can get him mirror driving, looking at me behind him and not looking at what's ahead of him, he'll make a mistake, and then I will feast on that mistake. So as you see, I'm getting closer to him now. I'm getting closer, but we're not quite there yet. But I'm still hanging on his butt. At this point, I'm starting to feel like... Basically, oh, as you see there, I did not get a 1X for that. I don't think either of us did. I did not get a 1X, but I thought that was going to be a 1X there. But yeah, we're getting close to each other here. I'm pulling up close to him, so I was trying different line there, trying to see if I could get a better exit. So we got a better exit there, and we're just still, you know, we're hanging on. We're holding on to him. See, I kind of managed to outbrake him going into that corner and get back up to him. So we've just been seesawing this entire time pretty much. He'll gain a little bit on me, but I'll come right back, and I'm just hanging around. I'm not passing him. I'm not faster than him right now, but I'm just hanging around, and I will not go away. I will not leave this man alone. And this entire time, too, I'm having a blast. Like, this is probably some of the best racing I've ever had on this service here. Definitely on the roadside, it's some of the best racing I've ever had. So... Once again, I wouldn't recommend paying too much attention to my inputs. They are lousy. Got a little chocolate milk here I'm going to drink. So we're still going. We're still just hanging around on them. We're not passing them. That was another moment where I was trying to get him to think a little bit that maybe I'd dive bomb. Maybe I'll be a dive bomber. I'm not, but he doesn't know me. He don't know me. So here, once again, he's not cutting out wide anymore on that exit. He's fixed that problem. But I'm just hanging around. See, I get real close to him here. Really close to him. I'm just not able to get the drive off I need. I was really thinking I could have passed him there. Not in that specific moment, but I was thinking that that corner would be my opportunity. But I just, or at the exit of that corner, but I just wasn't getting the drive off on him. Just was not. He went a little wide there, so I stayed up with him here, closer than I'd really been to him at any other point at this part of the track. And at this point, I was beginning to feel that all I needed was him to make one little mistake. All I needed is one little opening. And if I could stick my nose in there, I could make this happen. And we are very close now. Very, very close. And I am just riding. And I am not going away. This man is sweating, I tell you what. He is sweating. And there we go, just cutting through here. This was another point where I thought, not this point specifically, but this is another part of the track where I thought maybe I just need to get one good exit down the straightaway and I'll get him. But I just wasn't getting the exits I needed. So, yeah, now we're on lap 10. There's 2 laps to go, essentially.
Man, these spotters suck. They don't tell me you're there. They don't tell me I'm clear.
I completely forgot to turn off chat. I didn't realize chat would come on during a replay. So, oh well. So, we're getting close to him. We're getting close to him. It's just been the same thing for the last 10 laps, basically. Almost. Not 10. For the last 8 laps, it's been like this. And I get really close there as we're coming through these little S's on this part of the track. Get very close there. And I just feel it's coming. I feel it's coming. I get a really good entry here. And then finally, opportunity comes knocking. And look at this. Right here. Outbreak him coming into the corner. Stick the bottom. And off I go. Off I go. Patience. Hanging around. I finally got the drive off I needed. But now there's another issue. We still have a lap to go. Can I hold on to it? I've been in positions like this before. And I've done all that work to make a pass, and then I've given it right back with a stupid mistake. And all I could think at this point was, don't mess up. 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 He tries to come in there, but nope. I cover it off. At that point, he was trying to send it a bit there. He wasn't there though. I had enough room. I wasn't having it. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. And once again, another corner that's good enough. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be good enough to keep him behind me. Once again, he's coming around there. He does not have the run. Sorry, my friend. Nothing there for you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm still here. I'm still out here. And this section, these S's, I'm really strong in, I feel. Well, not really strong, but I feel pretty confident in them. So now I kind of braked a little hard there, but it gave me a really good drive off. And I was just thinking, get good exits. As long as he's behind me, get good corner exits, especially coming through here. This is where I got him on the last lap. So now I'm worried. Is he going to pay me the favor back? Is he going to pay me the favor back here? Well, he's not able to. Not there, at least. We're coming to the end. And here I'll actually turn the sound back on because he did say we did trade pleasantries. I'd like everybody to hear that. So, and here we go. Coming around the final corner, I have it. I have it by about 3 car lengths.
Good race. Nice race, Joshua. Really good.
Yeah, Robert, I was about to tell you that that is probably one of the best battles I have ever had racing on the service in any combination. Thank you. That was wonderful.
And that's it. That was wonderful. Some of the best racing that I've seen on the service. You see a lot of videos out there. We'll go back to chatting. You see a lot of videos out there. I don't know why it's showing alerts. I got to figure out how to clear those off. But you see a lot. You see a lot of content out there that shows the bad racing on the service, the crappy racing, the idiots, because drama sells. Rage sells. iRaging sells. Some people like that. They like putting out content of, oh, hey, I'm going to show you these people who got angry at me or got angry at each other and fight, 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 drama, drama. And I want to put out something a little more positive here. So whenever I have a good battle like this, I want to, if I can remember, I'd like to record it and put it out there so people can see that not all the racing on iRacing is bad. There is some really good, clean, hard racing to be found on the service still in Oval and as we saw tonight in Road as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe here on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, 20 followers, and follower choice race, as I said, follower choice stream. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed that battle, watching that battle as much as I enjoyed racing it. And I'll see you tomorrow night for K5 Championship. And you'll see me shortly in the NIS Open video I haven't released yet, too. So, catch y'all later. Have a wonderful evening.